Hey, it's Amanda Green from Living a Simple Budget Family Life, and today I am doing a collab video. It is a upcycled jewellery DIY collab, and it is hosted by the lovely Victoria H at Victories of Creativity. So thank you so much, Victoria, for the invitation to do this collab. Super excited about it. There's a list of ladies that are participating down below in the description box, so if you could check them out, like, subscribe, and really enjoy those videos, that would be awesome as well. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to show you what you're going to need to do the project that I am doing, and yeah, show you the steps involved. It was super fun. I did it with my daughter, and we really enjoyed ourselves. Okay, this really is a trash to treasure project, and we're going to be making some fabric beads. So all we need is a candle, some bamboo skewers, whatever fabric scraps you've got to hand, and what you're going to be, putting your jewelry on. So for example, I'm going to be using some silver hoop earrings that I've got that just need a little bit of zhuzhing up, but you could also make a necklace and use ribbons and stuff like that as well. We'll get to that later on anyway. But yeah, we're going to be making some fabric beads with just these simple ingredients in front of us. Okay, so step one, you want to cut your fabric into strips. I did mine in about 1 centimetre by 30 centimetres. Okay, and what you're going to do is dip the end of a strip in a little bit of wax and wrap it around ever so tightly some bamboo skewers. Now I've used 3 skewers together to create a nice little hole for the bead in the center, and you just keep wrapping around, trying your best to sort of line up the edges of the fabric where you can. And you can see either side of the one that I'm doing for you now, the 2 that I have previously done. So yeah, just wrapping around, and you can see printed fabrics work best. The print comes through and it looks really, really pretty. So wrapping, 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 wrapping. And when you get to the end little bit of fabric, leave yourself a good sort of like inch, dip again, and then do one final wrap around, securing the fabric in place. Push down really tightly, dipped and everything's secure. What you need to do is you need to roll the actual fabric bead part around in the wax. Give it a nice small sort of simple coating around the outside of the whole bead. If the edges lift up again, I just use the side of the candle to press it down. Obviously it's really hot wax, and smudge it a little bit with your fingers when it cools down a little bit. And then another thin layer. So just twirling it around in the wax, making sure that everything's coated really, really well. And you can see the pattern comes through, looks really sweet. Okay, so then you just go ahead and do all the fabric beads that you require for your specific project. I'm doing a couple of each of the different fabric types that I've got, and some various sort of thicknesses, just so I've got a little bit of difference and colour and thickness of bead to play with when I put together the pieces at the end that I'm wanting to do. You can see if you have like little threads that come loose from the fabric. Once the wax is on, you can trim them off as well. So just if you have little float away fabric, you can trim that off quite easily, and I'll show you that.
Yeah.
Making sure you got all this in. Okay, so then what I do, if there's lots of little threads like this, I push it along. And then I give it another good swirl. Okay, and then you take that off, chop off any like little loosey bits. There's loose bits, and then just using my one this time, just to make sure the whole is thing, I give it a good dunk in there. And then again, I just, and see, I created like a little bead out of fabric. See that bead? And you just make sure that the hole's in there nice and good. And there we go. We've got some beads there to be making.
And that's how you make beads.
Making a bracelet.
Bye.
Because I had the white and I had the black, but I just think it needs a little bit of colour. So I'm going to make some yellow.
I'm recording.
Okay. Okay, so there we have it. 3 different types of fabric and wax beads. And they're quite hard. Ready to... Okay, so what can I do with them? On a plain set of hoops, I could put them on. And yeah, just gives a little something different to the hoop. Okay, so here's just one of the fabric beads on a plain hoop. The smaller ones are good for attaching to existing little hoops. Just, you know, change it up a bit, you know, if you wanted to do a colour for the outfit that you're wearing. But this was the denim one, which has come out really sort of really dark. But yeah, so that's a bead and the earring. You could string the beads along something, or with a ribbon, or this is a coloured shoelace. Yeah, for a child or a little girl or little boy even. This could be unisex, this piece, because of the colours.
And from the Little Sigil Budget Family Life, and I got this necklace on that my mummy.
Right.
Living the Sigil Budget Family Life.
And who are you?
Kaylin.
Kaylin?
And
Do you like the necklace?
I got this necklace that my mummy made for me, and it's so beautiful and I love it so much. Thank you.
Cool.